coffee, waking with the heat of the sun, rocking chair creaks just like Daddy used to hum. Bass thumper boots on a painted gray floor, crickets tuning up through an old screen door. Late talk of weather, hands folded rough, sweet smell of wood smoke, dawn rising up. Old radio playing with a little static stain, rust in the bucket but enough for spring. Chewed up tobacco, near a pile of mail, everything we know learned beyond the rail. Knuckles cracked open, scars in the lines, cooling off bottles with borrowed good times. Breeze pushing seekers down the crooked fence, jokes about a look that don't cost a cent. Sun-bleached hat hanging on the rusted nail, stories get bigger as memories don't fail. Settling or ringing with a single porch light, world turning slow. Patrol, edge of the arch fading out of sight, clear mind comes with this still night. No maps, no rules to follow, truth comes easy here. Day by day tomorrow finds me settled near. Wise in worn out jeans, words between the lines. Heart knows what it means, simple by design. No hurry, nobody's wrong, life found in a song. Loose boards underfoot, always feel the same. Friends dropping by, calling out my name. Grease on my fingers, dirt in my soul. Laugh running easy, stories told whole. Cool of the evening, feet on the rail. Lightning bugs floating, riding the pail. Every little lesson carved out of clay. It's all where I sit at the end of the day. Could have gone searching far and wide, but it's right here every time. Few good words, peace of mind. Wise and worn out James, words between the lines. Heart knows what it means, simple by design. No hurry, nobody's wrong, life found in a song. Rocking slow, sun sinking low, back porch philosophy. Socket wrench in the moonlight, old Chevy, night air chillin'. Quiet hum of the insects, radio low, engine spilling. Just a man tucked under steel. That busted carburetor, my prayer. Sweat rolls, taste of midnight air. Grease streak down both knuckles, solitude, old slicked hands bare. How all these moments start to heal. You call me stubborn, maybe, bouncing off chrome. Forgotten in this honest work, truth found sitting alone. Under headlights I feel free, not searching for much, just keeping things running. Fix what's broke, find peace in mending. These grease-stained hands, yeah, they tell my story. Oh, my story, my story. It's grease-stained hands, yeah, they tell my story. Ooh, my story, my story. Past your old house on Mill Creek Road today, just a rusty mailbox and some broken dreams. They all said I was crazy when I chose to stay. While you chased those bright lights, I found my peace. Some call it nothing, I call it home. These back roads raised me, they're in my bones. Some call it nothing, but they don't know the beauty in the simple, the place where I belong. Got your letter from Nashville last week, talking about the fast life and the big time scene. But I've got Daddy's garage and a good truck run, and Friday nights at Johnson's ain't second to none. Some call it nothing, I call it home. These back roads raised me, they're in my bones. Some call it nothing, but they don't know the beauty in the simple, the place where I belong. Y'all can judge from your high-rise view, but I chose this dirt and I'm seeing it through. Every small town sunset, every friendly wave, worth more than whatever you think I gave away. Some call it nothing, I call it home, call it home. These back roads raised me, they're in my bones, in my bones. Some call it nothing, but they don't know the beauty in the simple, the place where I belong. Y'all see my truck roll down Main Street, shake your heads, think I'm incomplete. With my boots caked in Alabama clay, but that's alright, I got bills to pay. When your engine stalls, guess who gets the calls? They call me redneck, but they need me now. Break down on the back roads, I know how. They call me redneck, yeah, that's fine, 'cause I'm the one they call every time. Miss Fancy Pants with her foreign ride, stuck in a ditch on the countryside, looking down her nose just yesterday. Now she's begging me to save her day. When the trouble hits, I'm the one that fits. They call me redneck, but they need me now. Break down on the back roads, I know how. They call me redneck, yeah, that's fine, 'cause I'm the one they call every time. Listen here, y'all, let me break it down straight. Last week it was the banker's Mercedes at his gate. Month before that, judge's pool pump went bad. Christmas Eve, mayor's daughter, man, was she mad? Got the pastor's AC fixed in July. School bus wouldn't start, made them kids cry. But I showed up every time with my tools in hand, while they stood there stuttered trying to understand. So keep on judging from your high-rise view, 'cause when life gets real, you know what to do. My phone keeps ringing day and night, and I just smile 'cause it serves you right. When your world breaks down, I'm the best in town. They call me redneck, but they need me now. Break down on the back roads, I know how. They call me redneck, yeah, that's fine, 'cause I'm the one they call every time. I'm the one they call. Mud on my boots, red clay in the treads, breakfast on a paper plate. Truck pops and rattles down a rutted old two-lane. AC never stood a chance. Coffee tastes burn, radios have static booster calls before the sun. Neighbors wave from the porch, same flannel shirt every Monday since 2001. City folks drive past, shaking their heads, calling it backwards. All I hear is the breeze through the pine and the laugh of my old hound dog. My paradise ain't paved in gold. Got a picnic table, folding chairs, firewood stacked and sold. Lightning bugs for chandelier in a creek running cold. My paradise ain't paved in gold. Bathe in a coffee can, patch boat leaks, patch jeans a little thin. Barns, a lean-to, woods half rotten, barn cast smoking in the tin. Mama says supper's ready, biscuits on the windowsill cooling fast. Front yard inherited, same dirt, same weeds growing over generations past. Folks on the news laugh at yard signs, pickup trucks, pride and family names. But there's music in the hammer swing and the sound of rain on an old tin roof. My paradise ain't paved in gold. Got a picnic table, folding chairs, firewood stacked and sold. Lightning bugs for chandelier and a creek running cold. My paradise ain't paved in gold. stubborn call us old-fashioned. Hell, maybe you're right, but the stories run deep in these hills where the stars look bright every night. My paradise ain't paved in gold. Got a picnic table, folding chairs, firewood stacked in soul. Lightning bugs, chandelier, and a creek running cold. My paradise ain't paved in gold. My paradise, my paradise. My paradise ain't paved in gold. Nothing fancy, nothing new, just a heart of home. My paradise ain't paved in gold.
Midnight mist wraps around my boots. Winds whisper real slow. Barely a candle burns behind the battered old window. Worn out boots banging porch planks while I wait. Working through wonder, will you wander in late? Arc-like shadows on the barn from the weather moon. Backwoods blows bringing hints of a tune. Biscuit dough on my knuckles, wild from the well. Bottle tucked under my jacket, stories too hard to tell. Wetting the knife on a whetstone, watching fire grow. Bare branches reach up while the wood smoke flows. Well, on the hound's collar rings just a warning. Before breakfast is ready by the break of morning. What we cook up in these woods ain't meant for city folk to understand. What berries, warm bread, what's ours is good. Passed down like the callous lines of my hand. And all I had a tales about my hand. It's more than a meal, it's our way to stay. Bessie snorts softly, steam curling out in the barn. Big hands lifting the lid, revealing secrets that charm. There's more than just meat if you look in the brine. Bacon and beans bubbling barely in brine. Wind winding around the willow, whispers between kinfolk. Bread rising, bubbling, grandpa's wild blackberry poke. Blister fingers working dough, wisdom without words. Butter melting, wild honey, borrow lessons learned. Blueprints and buttercream written with a warm spoon. Boiling water warning, hush now you'll learn soon. Batch after batch beside blood, bone creeks. Building family by firelight, ain't for the weak. And what we grew up in these woods ain't meant for no city folk to understand. Wild bell, our berries, warm bread, what's ours is good. Passed down like the callous lines in my hand. It's more than a meal inside of all my head. It's more than a meal, it's our way to stand.
Let them laugh at the way we work and eat, they don't know. We built these recipes in this family from what we had. Sour, sweet, and stubborn, as it is soul out here.
What we cook up in these woods ain't meant for city folk to understand. Wild berries, warm bread, what's ours is good. Passed down like the callous lines of my hand. It's more than a meal, it's our way to stay. Got grease stains on my jeans and dust in my hair. Y'all can judge from your glass towers, but I don't care.
My boots tell stories of the fields I've walked through. While you type the life away, I'm living what is true. These calloused hands built something real today, and that's worth more than anything you've got to say. This ain't your kind of clean, but it's my kind of right. Born in the backwoods, working till the night. You can keep your fancy world, I'll keep my dirty pride. 'Cause what you call a mess, I call my life. Your silk tie wouldn't last one day where I stand. In the Georgia heat with tools held in my hand. My truck's got scratches from the paths I choose, but every dent's a memory I wouldn't want to lose. You see a rusty frame, I see a faithful friend. These mud cake wheels know where my story begins. This ain't your kind of clean, but it's my kind of right. Born in the backwoods, working till the night. You can keep your fancy world, I keep my dirty pride. 'Cause what you call a mess, I call my life. Sets on these fields I've grown, you'll understand why I call this life my own. Let me tell you something that my daddy said. The true wealth ain't in your wallet, it's in your head. And every drop of sweat that falls down to this ground is worth more than all your paper could ever count. This ain't your kind of clean, but it's my kind of right. Born in the backwoods, working till the night. You can keep your fancy world, I call my life. Friday hits like a hammer, boots in the dust and the hard weeks behind me. Speakers, tailgates down on my Hardees, box static come along, man. Neighbors wave from across the fence, cold cans in hand. Nothing too polished, but it all means home. Gravel snapping under bare feet, sky burning low. Laughs echo, dogs bark, someone singing off key. My backyard's a concert hall, my beer cans a microphone, yeah. Held it out to the crickets, whoa, nobody judging in this song. All my friends around me, this is how I let it go. My backyard's a concert hall, my beer cans a microphone. Hey, sing it loud! No velvet rope needed, just a plastic chair thrown. Worn out shirt and the fresh cut grass for perfume. Fire, smoke your guitars out, missed chords never mattered. Long story short, I always find my own stage.
Moonrise and voices clash, harmonies and blue jeans. Old pickup headlights painting stripes on the ground. My backyard's a concert hall, my beer cans a microphone. Whoa, yeah. Every night a new record, not a soul feels alone. Big stage out back, this is mine, this is home. All the world out front, but the spotlight's right here. Rays that can high and everybody can hear. Whoa, whoa, whoa. My backyard's a concert hall, my beer cans a microphone. Yeah, yeah, sing along. Boot scuffs on old pine floor, small cap work shirt, jaw set tight. Jukebox buzzing, talk spill slow. Corner bar, Friday heat, two sides in the night. Someone laughs, glass hits wood. Look who just rolled on in. Wrangler jeans, shiny shoes, differences sharp as a tailgate deer. Leaning hard, arms folded, eyes locked just a second too long. First punch is a smile, rough edge rolls out under the hum of an old country song. Peanut shells crunch, faces tense, words thrown low, cold as beer. Handshakes tight as knuckles, tension thick in the cheap veneer. Long neck bottles, winding roads, both think they've got it figured out. Not much talking, stubborn pride, still something shifts without a shout. You call me redneck, I called you city boy, but here we are, side by side. Raise a glass, let the label pass. Underneath, we got nothing. A pool stick crack, laughter starts to grow. Hometown jokes traded back and forth. Bull talk, track scars, a fancy tile on the wall. Can't help swapping stories for what it's worth. You say, that's just how we do it. I grin, ain't so different, you and me, old Jew. Bike skipping, still we find the beat in a place that doesn't always let you be free. Dirt on a nail, city lights fade, both holding tight to something true. Spotting old bruises, trading new lines, finding more and more we never know. You call me redneck, I called you city boy, but here we are, side by side. Raise a glass, let the label pass. Underneath, we got nothing to hide. Still bit welcome, laughs, smoke, fun going home. Different roads back to the truck, but the same call to carry on. One thing I know, heart beats strong, stubborn fools all night long. You got roots, I got dust. Ain't trust easy, but tonight was a must. Table turn, you call the shots. We trade jabs, we call the bluff. Turns out friend when the night grows thin. A label's just a name, you never fit it. Call me redneck, I called you city boy. Now we're laughing about the line. Raise a glass, let a label pass. Here's to leaving all of that behind.
tip down, you wave from across the room. Friday's fight, Saturday's friend, we'll both be back real soon.
Monday morning call, but I ain't getting dressed. Coffee in my cup, tackle box on the desk. Ties on a hanger, never gonna use. Fresh out of gas for a run in my shoes. There's work to be done, but it ain't for me. My corner office is a bass boat. Out on the water, that's all I wrote. Hey, 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 let 'em watch me drift. Hey, 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 this is how I live. Phones keep ringing, I let 'em go. I'd rather catch some than another hello. Don't get it, but that's just fine. I punch my clock when I cast that line. My corner office is a bass boat. Out on the water, that's all I wrote. Let 'em call, I don't care. My seat's right here, hold the chair. In my truck with the dust cake thick. You laugh at my boots, but you ain't stepped in this. Met you kind of folk, suits ironed and pressed. Look at me sideways, but I smile and confess. My hands are stained red from a line of hard miles. The city tongue talks, but it don't sound like mine. You tip your hat low as I clean off my tools. Heard it all before, but here's my truth to you. Tell me, do you think less when you see these scars? These boots ain't ever seen marble floors. Would you trade them in if you live like ours? These boots ain't ever seen marble floors. Sip on your wine, I pour one at the shed. Calloused up fingers, not soft like your friends. Remember that time when you doubted my word? Now you're calling me up when your engine won't turn.
I hear the laugh from your window up high. Got two good feet and a slow rolling sky. You trade your slick shoes for a day in my life. Try as you might, you can't buy this pride. Tell me, do you think less when you see these scars? These boots ain't ever seen marble floors. Would you trade them in if you live like ours? These boots ain't ever seen marble floors. You're down from your lies, you. I know the ground and the ground knows you. Look down from your high-rise view. I know the ground and the ground knows you. Couldn't plead break less when you see me stop. You couldn't ain't ever seen Marlowe go. Forget to leave it in your little right out. You couldn't ain't ever seen Marlowe go.
Ordered worst by the back door. Your heels never kicked up dust. Sweat stains on my cut-off shirt. You wrinkle your nose, act tough. Plastic cups on the porch step. You ask, how can you live like that? I grin, light up my Marlboro, but you never once laugh back. Dry creek bed, faded old Chevy. Your silk dress stands out in this place. I'm hollering with the whole damn county. You whisper, turn it down just in case. Woo! Sunburn on my neck, you flinch when I wipe my hands on my jeans. You eye the dirt, I never sweet. I ain't built for limousines. Trade my boots just to be in your ground. Hey, I ain't gonna hold my tongue. If a creek can't handle me now. Whoa! Left my flannel hung by the stair. Your perfume don't last in here. Cornbread gravy on the table. You ask for takeout, disappear. Nothing wrong with your sparkly world, but you hate mine, I can see. You shake your head, call me stubborn. I say that's just how I'm free. You say I should wash off my draw, change my walk, hide behind my walls. But baby, my scars, they're earned. Took hits, shook fists, never got burned. I ain't no project for you, not a fate to be saved. Don't need fixing, don't want city made. My laugh is loud, my hopes are mine. Don't need your lesson, don't walk the line. You bought new boots, never scuffed the toe. I drove dirt roads till the gas ran low. This is my place, these callous hands. If you want shiny, go find your man. Southern road sun slant the boards, looking rust on my hands. Found 'em under feed sacks, barn corner, cracked, scarred, mud cake brown. Laces knotted, tongue split wide, crease where he'd stand, hat tipped down. Ain't just leather, these boots, no, they ain't just leather. Every step something bought, something left. Ain't just leather, these boots. I try 'em on, heel slips, toe stops short, not a fit, still I walk the line. Morning's thick with promise, afternoon's gone dry, kicking gravel, trading heat for time. Ain't just leather, these boots, hey, they ain't just leather. Carried weight, carried dust, carried names. Ain't just leather, these boots. Sun don't bother shining what's earned. They remember more than tread or stain. Every mark or reason you're still standing. Ain't just leather, these boots. No, they ain't just leather. Carry me here, might carry you home. Ain't just leather, these boots. Mud on the step, dew on my hat, lace up in silence, dog on my lap. Sun breaks slow, walls still cold, coffee's burnt, creaks in the floorboards. Old radio, right plays low, rust on my fender, this old 4 ready to go. Nobody asks, nobody sees what it costs, what it means. These boots ain't polished, never been shined, dirt in the tread and work on my mind. Got what I need, don't cross the line. These boots ain't polished, that's just fine. Paint stains, rips in the knee, hammer swung true, sweat on my cheek. Last dollar spent on Friday's gas. Knuckles split, don't move too fast. Nail box hung straight, fence wired tight, chicken yard fed, porch light on at night. Could walk away, couldn't stay clean. Every scar into the story seen. These boots ain't polished, never been shined, dirt in the tread and work on my mind. Got what I need, don't cross the line. These boots ain't polished, that's just fine.
city rush, suits in a stack, but can they hang a gate? Patch a tire out back. Big city rush, pride in my steel. Hang a gate, got your tire out back, and no shame in the stain. Stand in this mud, not do it again. These boots ain't polished, and that's where I begin. Sitting in the grass, wrenches scattered out from coffee to the past. Footprints in the dust, I trace them to the shed. Metal bones and muddy boots, another day ahead. Buzzing radio, playing Halbertone, rusty sockets rolling underneath that southern moon. Fingernails dirty, sleeves rolled high. What held together then, I guess still gets me by. Sweat on my brow, grit in my teeth, knuckles all skinned up from the iron underneath. Keeps me guessing, makes me cuss. Something about breaking just reminds me of us. Can't break what's already broken in. Got a little more left every time I spin. Can't break what's already broken in. Yeah. Gasoline stains in my own blue jeans, done wore through patches, memories in the seams. I learned by turning when to press and when to wait. Tough as iron's not the same as hate. Grease on my hands and I hear that old laugh. Somehow it's still teaching me down in this patch. Patience goes far, but giving up won't run. Something keeps me moving when the fixing ain't done. It bucks and it fights, but I don't let go. Every dim scar's just another mile I know. I'm working it slow, talking the thin air. What gets worn down, you learn to wear. Can't break what's already broken in. Got a little more left every time I spin. Can't break what's already broken in. Made to snap. Truth and still run deep in my hands and my back. Ain't nothing perfect, but I wouldn't trade the right or the reason or the mess I made. Can't break what's already broken in. Got a little more left every time I spin. Got my alarm clock ringing early, coffee's brewing, sun ain't up. Boss man called with new suggestions about my future and my luck.
Says I need to get professional, learn computers, wear a tie. But something deep inside is telling me that ain't mine. They say times are changing fast, gotta adapt to fade away. But what they don't understand is what these hands try to say. These hands were made for typing. These hands were made for typing. They were built for something real. These hands were made for typing. They know just how life should feel. Got calluses that tell my story, dirt beneath my fingernails. Every blister earned with honor, every scar has got its tale. Monday meetings in an office, staring at a screen all day. I'd rather fix what's broken than push papers. They say I'm falling behind in this digital parade, but I know deep inside I was born to build it trade. These hands were made for the typing. These hands were made for the typing. They were built for something real. These hands were made for the typing. They know just how life should feel. Estas manos son mi orgullo, como las de mi papá. No necesito un título para saber trabajar. Let them chase their fancy titles, let them have their corner suite. I'll be out here building, fixing, making broken things complete. 'Cause at the end of every day now I can see what I have done. While they're counting digital dollars, I built something. These hands were made for the typing. Something real. These hands were made for the typing. They know just how life should feel. These hands were made for. These hands were made for typing. These hands. Started with a hammer and a 2x4. Folks said I wouldn't amount to nothing more. But brick by brick and board by board, built it all up from the dirt pad floor. These hands don't lie, these hands don't quit. These hands gonna show you bit by bit. These hands don't lie, these hands gonna prove what a man can do. Blisters burning back as they can soar. Every night I'm crawling through that screen door. But when the sun comes rising once again, I'm back out there starting over, my friend. These hands don't lie, these hands don't quit. These hands gonna show you bit by bit. These hands don't lie, these hands gonna prove what a man can do. Y'all can laugh, y'all can doubt, point your fingers, run your mouth. But while you're talking, I'm just building. While you're mocking, I'm fulfilling every promise that I made.
every foundation that I laid.
Now I'm standing on my own front porch, looking out at everything I built before. And all them doubters finally understand the true measure of a working man. These hands don't lie, these hands don't quit, these hands gonna show you bit by bit. These hands don't lie, these hands gonna prove what a man can do, what these hands can do, what these hands can do.
Watch him work that field all day. Sun beats down, he don't complain. Got his daddy's weathered hands, working this unforgiving land. And when they laugh and point their fingers at the dirt beneath his nails, yeah, they don't know what makes him stronger. Every single day, every catalyst tells a story about the life he's living hard. Every catalyst tells a story like the scars across his heart. Yeah, yeah. In the blazing summer heat, or the rain that stings his face, he just pulls his cap down, oh, takes it all in steady pace. That's right. So and when they say he ain't a mountain to what they think he should, they can't see the fight he's counted in his neighborhood. Every callus tells a story about the life he's living hard. Yeah. Every callus tells a story like the scars across his heart. Keep your fancy titles, keep your soft and gentle hands, 'cause he's building something vital with these calluses and plans. Every callus tells a story about the life he's living hard. Every callus tells a story like the scars across his heart. Tells his story, written right there in his palms. Slow crack of dawn, boots on the porch boards, coffee in hand, horizon rolling wide. Dust on my denim, worn down planks beneath me. Sun warming the ridge where the good work begins. Old hound stirring, rooster yells at the sunrise. Another day waiting out there for these hands. Every knuckle story runs deep as this red dirt. Simple plans living where the wild wind spins. Hammer sings true in the silence of morning. Rolling smoke rising over midday meals. These callous hands, these simple plans, blisters built from making a stand. Over and over, over and over. These calloused hands, these simple plans. Moon peaks in early, supper steam on the stovetop. Creek water cold and a wood pile stacked tight. One more fence line, another engine needing tuning. No fancy answers, just run it on right. Faith in the sweat stain, faith in the sunrise. But stories all around, all across this back porch, same sacred ground. These callous hands, these simple plans, over and over, over and over. These callous hands, these simple plans. Morning dew under pickup wheels. Bob just got worms in a Folgers can. Granny's old tackle box creaks as it kneels. Gus is peeling labels off a cold one in his hand. Dogs barking crazy at a base in the shallows. Cotton shirts rolled, boots in the mud. River grass sways, laughter echoes through hollows. Somebody's cooking catfish, somebody's chewing cud. I holler for Cecil, but he's up in the pine, trying his luck where the sun breaks through. Jake drops a line where the red clay's fine. Betting today's the day he's due. Jenny splashes water at the boat ramp rail. She's got country on cassette singing high and light. By sunset we're stacking up bluegill in a pail. Feels just right being here tonight. Every Saturday night under heaven's lights, feel that freedom soaking in tight. Whoa, la la la. Skillet fire hissing, tailgates down, mason jar passing, folks settling in. Stories roll easy, just jokes from around town. Mama says grace, let the feasting begin. Willie's carving wood for a Willie race, two-step rhythm from a battery radio. Eddie nails a solo with a smile on his face. Wind picking up, making sparks glow. Someone's got a flashlight chasing fireflies. Kids in the dark running wild for fun. We hold up our troubles to the southern sky and lay them to rest when the day is done. Every Saturday night under heaven's lights, feel that freedom soaking in tight. Whoa, la la la.
I remember
Remember the time the stringer snapped? Fish all back in the lake. Jake said that's just luck. We'll catch him next week. That's how it goes. Good hands, good friends, and stories growing taller when the embers die.
I wouldn't trade this for a thing that shines. Simple joys you won't find online. All we need is a fire to keep us warm. Out here we weather any kind of storm. Every Saturday night under heaven's lights, feel that freedom soaking in tight. Whoa!